right, folks, my next guest tonight is a soul music legend, and actually starting this Friday, he can be seen in the film It Could Happen to You. Please welcome Isaac Hayes. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the movie. I've not seen it yet. I've heard great things about it. You must be excited.
Very excited. It's a wonderful film.
All right. Well, I want to go back just a bit because there's so much I want to talk to you about. You composed many legendary songs in the 60s for Stax Records, soul music. You were a keyboardist there. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And you wrote a lot of amazing songs. You wrote songs for Sam and Dave, right?
Sam and Dave.
Booker T and the MGs.
Yeah.
Otis Redding?
Yeah.
Now, I just got to ask you, what was that like back then? I mean, writing songs for those people. Did you actually work in the room with Sam and Dave? Was that an easy job?
David Porter, who's my co-writer, we would work with Sam and Dave. We'd get them guys. They would come in town, and we would have them sit in the room with us, and we would write for them when they're right there. You know, they wanted to go out. They want to hang out. They want to go and chase or do whatever they do. But we would insist that they stay there because we had to get a good feel. You know, we got a good feel from them, and we write the songs right there on the spot for them.
Now, you wrote Hold On, I'm Coming for them, which we just played you out with. Now, what was that? Where was the inspiration for that song? Because that's a song that just won't go away. I mean, it's a legendary song.
Well, what happened was Stax Records, the physical building was an old movie theater. And in the corner, nothing was changed actually. In the corner of the building was the John, right? And David and I were working one evening on the piano. I'm, you know, just playing some grooves and trying to come up with something. He said, "Man, I got to go to the John." Go right on, you know. And while he was gone, I struck something. I said, "Wow, this is hip, man." I said, and it looked like it was taking him forever, you know. I said, "Hey, David, come on, man, come on, I got something." He said, "Hold on, I'm coming." And at that time, he said, "That's it, that's it." And he came out of the restroom with his pants down. You know, I got it. So that's how the song was done.
That's how great music is born, yeah.
Hey, that was it.
Now, what have you, and what about the theme for Shaft? You know, has those... Now, you really struck a chord there, and those lines are immortal. You know, they say that Cat Shaft is a bad mother. Shut your mouth. But I'm talking about Shaft. Now that's just, how do you think of something like that? That's amazing.
well, you know, that was self-censorship. If I say it right, shut your mouth. Nowadays they say the whole thing.
Right.
But it was just describing the actor. It was a form of rap, actually. You know, who's a black private dick is a sex machine to all the chicks. You know, so,
well,
it was done in rhythm.
You do it a little better than me. Yeah. So, well, you also got into the whole. You and Barry White got into the music in the '70s. Very deep, very sexy. She really seemed to turn women on, seemed to excite women. And I'm just curious, what's the secret? What's the secret? How did you guys stumble upon that formula?
Well, I can't speak for BW, but I love women.
It's okay. I'm here. I know your pain.
Well, it's costly too, but anyway. I'm a romantic. I guess I was a natural romantic, and I'm very honest with my music, and it shows vulnerability. It shows a lot of sensitivity, and a lot of romanticism, and that's what women like. I mean, they like to see men just, you know, just show their vulnerabilities in sincerity, explain something. You know? And they like romantic settings and so forth, and they like to be seduced, and I call it orgasms. and you know, I didn't realize how effective it was until, you know, I began to meet people. And in fact, one night I was in the studio backstage waiting to go on, and this gentleman came up with his wife and 3 kids, and he said, "Mr. Hayes, you see these kids?" I said, "Yes, sir. It's your fault." And you know, and ladies, you know, I get comments from ladies say, "Man, you know, Isaac, you know, your music is just." I mean, I met my husband, I fell in love, and guys say, "Hey, man, you know, all I gotta do is put you on. I ain't gotta do nothing else, man." So it's
a lot of people, yeah, many people owe you a great debt. It's true.
Yeah, you call me the godfather of the country.
Well, listen, it really is a thrill meeting you. It's very cool to have you here on the show, and really, best of luck with the movie. It Could Happen to You opens this Friday, and I just saw Siskel and Ebert the other night give it 2 thumbs up. They really loved the movie.
Oh, man, it's a wonderful... You missed it. You had a party last night, but...
I always go to the... Yeah, I had to actually work late. I wanted to go see the movie, but I'm here late a lot, doing my hair, so... No, but
I don't have that problem.
I will catch the movie, but hey, listen.
Okay, man.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Isaac Hayes, everybody. We'll be right back with legendary Louis Bellson. We'll see you in a minute.